figuring it out. I'm pretty sure that's the case. But either way, we're back. Hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving and, you know, Black Friday and whatever else. But we're back with some World of Warcraft today. Also, me and Cop put a new session together. King's Rest will be live probably Monday, so stay tuned for that. What else? Oh yeah, I also have decided that, you know, after recent what the hell is this? Oh, yeah. Anyway, after recent discussion, we're going to. Hey, Jix, what's up? And Jacoby, how's it going? Anyway, after recent discussion, we are going to play one of every spec. We're going to try to do this on one of every spec before the season ends, which, you know, we're running out of time here. Really probably only have about 5 weeks left, so we're going to do healing next. I'm actually going to check it out right now. This will be the first time I've actually logged on this character in a while, so we're going to check it out together. Hey, Brandon, what's up, man? So let's check out what my Resto Druid, quote-unquote, would have. I don't think he has any essences, because you know, I did the stuff as bear, and I'm currently, of course, I have these heirlooms on for some reason that you may never find out, but if you do, you'll know why in the future. Where's my stuff? I don't know. There's the heart. Trinkets are in here, I guess. Doesn't really matter for now. We'll worry about this another time. Anyway, let's go ahead and switch to Resto, though. So yeah, I have Crucible Flame on the bear, which was something that actually stopped me from playing this character. But yeah, so as Resto, I actually have the slot just empty, so that's perfect. So yeah, we can do the same thing on Resto Druid, and you know, he's already relatively geared. I mean, not crazy geared, but it's decent. I actually have a really good weapon and an offhand, so yeah, 411, I guess. That's maybe because I don't have something else on as well. That's gonna get annoying though. That's gonna pop up every single time I log in, but anyway, so yeah, we can do this on Resto Shaman as well, and we will start doing that. We might start next week, so what's in 5 weeks? Not playing WoW at the moment. Nothing specific, but I'm just assuming that in about 5 weeks this season, well, the patch is going to come out. The season won't end for probably another 2 weeks after that, but still, we'll see if I still do this once the patch is out. There's going to be a lot more to do. So anyway, does the neck have bonus eye levels? Yeah. Since I unlocked it in Nazjatar, that one should have it. So anyway, so yeah, same. This character's actually more geared than that one is now, which is kind of funny. But yeah, so we'll start that probably next week, because I think at this point we're pretty much where we want to be at in terms of progression. We have 14 King's Rest now, so you know, I guess we'll get that started. It's probably not going to go too great, but yeah, we're pretty much at the level that I want to be at in terms of progression now. I don't see any reason that I couldn't complete a 15 if I had the key. Problem right now is getting the key, but still, yeah, there's pretty much no reason that I couldn't
Metro,
do it.
what do you think is the best healer for Mythic Plus? Blood Death Knight.
Thanks a lot, Jens. Glad to see you back again, man. How you been? Hopefully everything's been good. But yeah, so that's awesome. So we're gonna get started on that. We'll probably do like, you know, I don't know. We'll see how we split our time next week. But yeah, one way or the other, we're going to get started on Resto Druid next week. Okay, so let's see. We're going to start with King's Rest today. King's Rest plus 14. So we can upgrade this, and then we get a 15, but the odds of upgrading it, probably a little slim. I mean, King's Rest is kind of tough, especially if you don't have a rogue. So we'll see what happens. What time we doing it tonight? Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Yeah, I'll probably be around at that time one way or the other, so as long as others are around. I haven't talked to anybody specifically. Just Alex said he would heal it, so yeah, doing great. Had a busy week. Moved in with my girlfriend. Oh wow, big step there. Hopefully it works out for you. That's cool, man. Good luck. Yeah, so hopefully we can, you know, we get a 15 done today. I'd be pretty happy. The bigger problem with this is that, you know, the character score is nothing, and the eye level is so low that nobody would invite me into a 15. So I pretty much it needs to be my key, and that's actually qualified player. So yeah, that's the hard part right now, is getting that key up to 15. But we're getting pretty close. We got it up to 14 now. So I'm assuming we might have to sub out Faxi. Oh yeah, no, Faxi's not gonna be around tonight. It's not gonna be the same people we did the last key with, I'm sure. Just Just anybody who's around. If Tokes is around. Who else was there besides you and Tokes? Oh yeah, it's Faxi, of course. Right, yeah, okay. So well, if Tokes is around, that's good. We could go with him, and then we just need one more damage healer. I'm sure Tokes will be around. Yeah, hopefully. All right, well that's actually a good one there. These guys are pretty geared enough. Who's adding me already? Jesus. All right, what do we need? Ideally, we get a rogue. But I don't think we're gonna see one. They're just so rare nowadays, man. It's kind of weird. Could never get like a qualified rogue. But yeah, anyway, so the overarching plan is to get that Resto Druid through the same thing that I would do on the bear on this Brewmaster. And then I might also play a DPS spec if we have time. We're probably just not going to have time. That's going to be the limiting factor, which is unfortunate. But if we did do it, you know, I could do it as Windwalker, since this character is going to be already geared. The other option is playing as Havoc, although Havoc does have a lot of essences. It's only got essences that you would get just from playing 5-mans, like, you know what I mean? Nothing special. So we'll see. I'd rather do it with completely no essences if possible. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It's pretty decent. Mean Beam is BIS 5-man for Havoc. Yeah, it's something. I mean, like, I don't know, like, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we could really use a rogue, but I don't think we're getting one. Just kind of unfortunate. It is a tyrannical week, right? No, it's a fortified week? I can't even remember now. Fortified, yeah. Pulling that pack, yeah, it's going to be tight. Pulling that, I'm going to definitely need invis pots if we don't get a rogue, so I'm going to have to just play for a rogue and just sit here and wait. I don't actually have any invis pots. I'd have to go get some from the bank, and to do that I'd have to log over to my character because this character can't withdraw. Hey, what's up, Matt? How's it going, man? How's your holiday? You know what I watched on Wednesday night, man? This is a documentary about like the truth, I guess, quote unquote, about Thanksgiving. Some interesting stuff, man. I didn't know all this. Some of this stuff was pretty crazy. It was really kind of eye-opening. Anyway, hi Lord, what's up? How's it going? Turkey was on point. How was yours? Yeah, it was a great holiday for sure. Good, just woke up. Gotcha. Those Sarins on 20 AD aren't going to be enjoyable. Yeah. I just want to walk in there and walk out with the W, you know. I don't really care about upgrading it or whatever. It's probably going to be a pain. But if we put our best foot forward, we probably have a chance. Just snap the swords and they aren't a problem. No thanks. But yeah, either way, I don't really care one way or the other. Just want to get a 20 done because I'd like to have a credit. Like, what would we need to get it? To at least get a 15 in the next season, we would need. I'm trying to think here. So, provided it works the same way it did last season. I think we got it. Did we do it 21? We did it 21 that last week, right? So, we did it 21 that last week, and then we got an 18 at the start of the season. That's fine. We don't necessarily need that, but the higher the better. So as long as we can get a 20 done the last week of the season, that'd be fine. Because then we'll get at least a 17 the following season. So that means at least 3 weeks, 17, 16, 15. At least 3 weeks without having to worry about upgrading keys to still get 15s done. But we'll see. It's the busting from the Sards that suck. Yeah, at times I would agree. See, that's all you get anymore. 416 rogues. Anyway, the busting is nothing. Yeah, no, it's definitely not. That's gonna be small pie compared to the actual damage they do on a 20. This area up here is kind of cool though, huh? I never actually noticed this. Why would you even sign up? I mean, what the hell are you thinking? 412 and a 416 signing up as a group. What did you expect to happen there? Oh, here's the King's Rest place. Wow. Man, I've never flown around this area. God damn, man. They did such a good job designing this expansion, I have to say. All the good rogues are playing Havoc at the moment. To be fair, you are 422. If these people are lower than me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That's ridiculous. Anyway, they'll basically global you unless they're snapped, especially with the voids. Yeah, the voids are there's 2 packs with voids. That's the real hard part. That's the real hard part. Man, I love this architecture. There's even like these stairs that just, they don't go anywhere, but they're cool. They're kind of on the other side, mirroring. Wait, what the hell is this guy? What the hell's going on up here? Bilgewater treasure thief. Wow, what the hell is going on up here? Huh. With how you pull it, you'll need to pull Sarids back from the voids. Yeah, no doubt. We'll isolate them. Hey Jess, what's up? How's it going? Alex has a 20 King's Rest, but I don't know if that's better. Yeah, either. I don't care. We can do his instead if you'd rather for some reason, but all I want to do is get a 20 done so I can get a 19 next week. Then I got to get a 19 done. You know, I got to try to keep that key high. That's my goal, so. I know how to skip Zool, I think. Oh, yeah. I don't think that's going to make it that much easier, unfortunately. Obviously, that would be a really hard part, but. So I have a, my mage is 116 now. I did like 2 Korax, got it to 116. So I think I might finish it, do a little bit of a leveling challenge at the end there. 116 to 120 naked and just do Zoldazar again. I had forgotten how awesome Frost Mage is. Honestly, they're so freaking cool. It's really unbelievable. I really like Frost Mage. I don't know how I haven't played in this expansion. I love that shatter window thing. It's really cool. It's pretty unique. Anyway, I don't know if you could survive at 20 Zools. It's like 75% of your HP per shot. Well, other people can survive it. I don't see why I can't. But yeah, either way, I'd rather do a tall, I'm sure. Finally, I can see your cool T-shirt again. Kiting Zool is the play on high keys if you're not skipping. What do you mean kiting? Zool is doable with hero on 24, but on 21 or above, you need to skip it. Oh, really? So what, like 0 people have ever completed that key by fighting Zool? You can outrange his take mechanics. Well, that would be very difficult to do as a Blood DK, I'd imagine. Everyone skips him. Oh, wow. I thought this was just like a new thing that just came out a couple weeks ago kind of thing. Well, that's a shame because I don't know. Like when I looked at it, it seemed like an exploit. Like did not look like it was supposed to happen. So that's really a shame how everybody does shit like that, man. I guess Blizzard just doesn't care anymore, so there's no reason not to. I'm not going without a rogue, so we sit here for the next 4 hours. That's fine by me. I will not do this dungeon without a rogue. I'm trying to upgrade this key, so we're not going to be able to do it without a rogue. Unless we got like a fucking heavy hitter group that just crushed everything, no problem. They got asked about fixing it, and they basically just said it is what it is. Where did that happen? When people can't kill it legit, numerically speaking, you get creative. Well, you definitely can kill it legit, right? I mean, I don't see why you can't. But, yeah, obviously they do it because it's faster. And way more efficient. MDI before the last. Yeah, I didn't hear about that. I could have swore this skip thing just came out a couple, like, within the last month or two. Nationals, I think it was. Gotcha. Yeah, I could have swore this skip thing just came out, like, within the season. How are you enjoying Monk? Hey, Joe. Yeah, it's pretty good. What's the highest Fort Zul you've tanked? It gets really bad after 500% multiplier. No clue. No idea. Either way, people definitely weren't doing it in season 1 and 2, and people still completed, 20 plus King's Rests in those seasons, so it's possible for sure. People just don't want to do it. Well, okay, now we need a whole group again. Well, see, this is my rogue is just, man, this sucks, dude. This fucking sucks, dude. What happened to all the rogues, dude? This is crazy. You just cannot find rogues anymore. In season 2, I couldn't get a group without a rogue, and now I can't find a rogue ever. Flavor of the month players don't last long, yeah. As said before, they all gone Demon Hunter, but why? That's a joke, right? Why would you switch from Rogue to Demon Hunter right now? It's not like they're that much stronger. People only played Rogue last season to pad as Outlaw on Reaping. Well, I guess we're just going to have to change the key then to something else that won't need a Rogue, I guess. Oh, man. Just getting Vispots? Yeah, okay. Since nobody's in the group, let me just log over. They buff the Mythic Plus every session is why you could do it now. Now, you could do it now. He too shift yeah you. What the fuck does that mean? Sorry, I don't understand the question. Anyway, let's go get Vispots then so we don't have to worry about this as much. Anyway, ironically, in King's Rest still on my DK. Wow, you're like, I'm legit inside the, what the hell? What the hell? I'm like legit in the dungeon and the boss is here. That's weird. Anyway, they buff Mythic Plus every season. That's why you can't do it now because he two-shots you. Yeah, you get buffed too. It's just to keep up with player power. Is what that guy tried to say before he stroked out. Yeah, no, they do that every expansion, right? Still doing 22s, the max, right? Not really any different. Alright, so anyway, we gotta get, let's get some more out of the bank first. What's going on? Alright, let's see. Well, there's really only one stack left? Wow. Wow, we went through that whole that's crazy. That's pretty nuts. I had like this whole tab filled with them at one point. Went through a lot of them, I guess. Alright, anyway, Metro roll, right? Metro roll. Oh, I spelled it wrong. I was wondering why it wasn't auto-completing. There it is. Alright, send these over. The damage scales more than the HP. I see. I'll take your guys' word for it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Hopefully we can get some good players now. Got the invis pots at least, though. Oh, there's people in the queue while I was offline. That's interesting. Shadow Priest isn't a terrible pick this week, to be honest. For this key, that is. Grab a Shadow Priest. That's a decently qualified candidate. We do need a Bloodlust, so let's just grab him. This guy again. Blood Elves don't seem to exist anymore. Yeah, it seems like it. Everybody's like... But he's not playing what they used to play. Let's put it that way. All right, so we're good. Just need a healer now. That's annoying. Anyway, if haste wasn't so BIS on some tanks, I'd be Blood Elf. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't really like Blood Elf. I couldn't. Blood Elf, just the animations are just garbage nowadays. Compared to some of the other races, it's hard to enjoy them. What eye level is your neck on the monk? I think it's 28 or something. Wait, 28, what the fuck? 43? I have no idea why I said that. Anyway, yeah, 43 apparently. What is the neck? What are like the breakpoints again? Hey Raven, what's up? Big fan of berserking. Oh yeah, cool. You get any new traits? I did actually, yeah. From doing islands, I forgot to bring this up. From doing islands, I unlocked like another ring for each of my gear pieces. So I now have resounding protection, which is obviously going to be huge. And I now also have another impassive visage. So yeah, I'm like fucking decked out now at this point. This character is going to be really good. Let's hope all of them have invis pots. Yeah. I pinged Hoax. Nah, that's no good. No big deal. I don't need to bother him for this. Just need people in general. Your keyboard sounds lovely. What's the name of it? It's a Logitech Wave. I'm really old. I've been using the same keyboard since I was in college, so 10 years, 10-year-old keyboard. This guild was founded with this keyboard. It's pretty funny. Two shamans. All range. I don't know about that, right? Probably got to get a demon hunter. That guy's a pretty decent pick, though. Relatively qualified. You could use Trents. I could, but man, I just need to get going here. This is crazy. 23 minutes in, we haven't started a key yet, so okay, there's a druid. Just get going here. Alright, let's get rocking. Not the best comp I've ever put together, but that guy didn't accept the invite. Alright, anyway, if their damage is decent, take things slow and you'll be fine. It's a 14. Yeah, hopefully you're right. We'll see. It's a 14, but we've already failed a 13 this week, so... Still King's Rest after all. And I still suck. So it's tough. Tough to suck. Why doesn't it work sometimes? I don't understand. Sometimes on Discord it doesn't show me streaming. I don't get this. I guess it's still buggy. It's kind of annoying. Warrior may not be a good pug pick, but at least they are fear immune and they stay out of cut of death. And they stay for cut of death. Yeah, it's a good point actually. Alright, so we got pretty, yeah, I think this is actually a pretty good comp. We got multiple ways to deal with a lot of the different problems in this dungeon. And we have Resto Druid, so that should help a lot because of the Dispel. Anyway, still only have a 430 on my Blood DK. Yeah, me too. Deathly Chill are going to hit you like a truck. Yeah, that was the main issue we had last time when we did this on Wednesday. Chill, whatever, cut, whatever. Deathly Chill, that's it. That shit was crazy. I'm surprised your profile shows that you haven't completed 2 dungeons yet. Why is that surprising? He's got 2 impassive and a Veins now, though. Yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's definitely going to be a lot better. What's going on? Fucking like idiots, man. I don't know. Do you have 2 raid trinkets? I never will. Why Chi Wave? I have the Tiger heals you way more. I like Chi Wave better. Alright, so let's see what we got here. It's fucking undergeared people. Anyway, what is the price of Invis? Yeah, I have no idea. I have fucking no idea. People are just like straight up idiots anymore in this game. What do you mean you never will, lol? Get the Heroic Urchin and Edict. They're BIS for Brewmaster. I don't raid on alts. That's what I mean, I never will. Why Chi Wave? Just explained it. Repali. Ugh. Geared. Not a great pick. Warlock wouldn't be a terrible pick. Sorry, just joined. Better off since he wouldn't even buy 1 invisible pot. He's not going to have food or flask either. Well, neither am I, but yeah, either way. It's a bit scary. Anyway, I've been curious about food/flask. Is it for monetary reasons? Yeah, just too much. I use too much of it. Can't keep buying it on alts. What's up? Hey, Voltage, what's up? How's it going, man? Anyway, what is your most favorite healer from tank perspective? Probably Disc Priest or Holy Pally, just because they can contribute a lot of offense, and I don't usually need them when I'm playing my DK. At least, obviously, on Brewmaster I do, but I hear that it isn't cheap. Yeah, it's way too expensive. Way too expensive to be eating for these fucking morons who don't even know how to do, like, who don't even know where to use an Invis pot in King's Rest. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be wasting food on this type of group, sadly. Just not worth it. I should get at least some of the old food though. I'm sure the old food is cheaper now. But yeah, I got 2.7k gold on this character. That's all I'll have, so If I spend that, then that's it. I'd rather get flasks, if anything. No, here we go.
5.
You got drums. Nope, we got a shaman.
2, 1.
I try not to do keys without a lust. I had this crazy, it was like a nightmare. I started my King's Rest 14 in Windwalker spec, and I had to quit. How are you enjoying Monk Tank so far? It's okay. I don't necessarily like the spec that much, but they're really sturdy, so it's kind of fun. It's fun to be so bulky at such low eye level. What do we have any blood elves? Probably not. Nobody's gonna even attempt to do anything here. Smart. Anyway, never mind. Can't see a difference between Shaman and Demon Hunter class color. Gotcha. Alright, so let's see. This is not too complicated. Shaman can't press purge, I guess? Yeah. Thanks for making a big effort there. I appreciate that. What the hell? Why is it so delayed? I just got done talking about this in the video that me and Cop made, and then somehow they don't do it for some reason. Three deaths on the first pack. Yeah, there's no way to, if you're not gonna actually purge it, there's no way to not die there, so. That's as good as it's gonna get. I don't know how people survived at all, really. Somehow they're all offset.
This temple is under Gahoon's power.
About to fuck that up pretty severely. Anyway, yeah. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do there to isolate that. The mob moves like so much slower than the other mob, so not really sure what to do there. Root it and pull back. Can't do that as a monk. Druid can root. Yeah, I'm talking about as a monk. What can I do? Because I've seen people use ring to isolate it there, but I'm not sure how. I'd imagine ring tides pull right mob. Yeah, maybe that's it. Someone else taunts it away. Yeah, that shouldn't be needed. Alright, you can ring tides away and taunt the big guy and it won't pull. There we go. Okay, cool. That's the trick. I thought, like, I don't know. Messed it up, obviously. Still learning the monk stuff. Oh, my God. This is, wow, what a fucking disaster. Absolutely terrible play today. Anyway, you got a little too close before ringing, so they all aggroed. Yeah, no doubt. Alright, obviously not going to be upgrading this, so let's just get a different key, hopefully. Oh, man. Just playing terrible right now. Fun times. I'm glad somebody's having fun. I'm glad we're still fighting this trash.
Beware.
Looks like we're gonna just be fine here, I guess. That's interesting. Rock Ellie doing work. Alright, well, we got the emissary at least, so that's good. That was an impeccable Morgraine impersonation. Yeah, just panic. I don't know. That's why I don't play alts. Muscle memory is all different for all these characters, so I make stupid mistakes. Hey Metro, how's it hanging? What's up, Ezekiel? Anyway, I'm forced to keybind oddly on all tanks to be very similar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And no, DK don't have an ability like roll. Let's put it that way. Anyway, most classes are very similar. Not exactly. Not quite. I think Brewmaster and Blood DK are similar, then you guys are not playing the same game that I am. Okay, so I don't think this is... we're just gonna be fucked here, right? Gonna die of this deathly chill if it doesn't get interrupted. Alright, anyway, if you could take one thing from Monk and put it on DK, what would it be and why? Yeah, definitely Ring of Peace for sure. Ring of Peace would be awesome. Monk does not have a generator. Everyone has generators and spenders. Yeah, no. Not quite. Alright, that's it for this one. Anyway, Nestor, what you were saying is that all WoW classes are part of the same game. Duh. What else? That's it, yeah. Not quite. Classes may look similar on paper, but they definitely play very differently. Alright, so that's it for, again, a 15 this week, I'd imagine, because now we have to suffer through a 13 instead. So it's probably just going to be the same shit. 13 King's Rest. Brewmaster generate charges. Nice. Not today, they don't. It's essentially like soul shards for Destro. Whoop. Anyway, they don't generate resources, which is what other tanks do. Yeah. Again, completely different, so not really anything to discuss here. They're if you compare them to Blood DK, they are like a 180. They're completely different in all ways, so not much to discuss. The damage they take generates Gifts of the Ox, which you can walk through or use Expel Harm to heal. Okay. People are still inside that. I can't reset it. It's funny. By that logic, every Mountain King character plays the same. All of them have punches and kicks. Yeah, I mean, Mountain King is pretty strong in Warcraft 3, I don't know. Humans see patterns everywhere, doesn't mean they are true. That's true. Hop on and help Metro with this key. Keg Smash and Tiger Palm reduce the CD on brew charges, depending if you count that as generating or not. No, talking about a rotational resource. Talking something like runic power, you know. They don't have that. Hi Metro, how's the stream going? Tyra, not good at all, really. 0 viewers and no fucking luck with keys so far. 40 minutes in, haven't finished a key yet, so hopefully hopefully both pick up soon. Otherwise, it's gonna be a short one today. But we did talk about next week we're gonna be starting Resto Druid. That was under the impression that I'd be getting a 15 done today, but at this point, that looks like that's not the case. Ghoulish, what's up, man? How's it going? Flinzy, hey everyone, how's it going, buddy? But yeah, hopefully we can get some keys going here, because this is not trying to get a 15 done today. Looks like that's not going to be happening. Got unlucky with King's Rest. Pretty much any other key we would have been good, but this dungeon just sucks for me as Brewmaster. Yeah. Gonna have to get going here. Not going to be enough people to pick and choose here. King's Rest is not friendly to undergeared tanks. Yeah, underskilled tanks as well. Doesn't help. I tried 12 King's Rest on the Brewmaster I boosted. I got wrecked. Nice. King's Rest isn't friendly, period, yeah. Nah, that guy whispered me. Have to remove him. Can't bring anybody who's whispering me, sorry. Nike, that's a unique name. Azralon, though. It's funny how the difference in, like, player pool is massive. It's at least like relatively decent people in the previous when we were looking for 14, but now nobody's looking for 13. I really wish they'd change the keystone system, man. It's so fucking annoying that keys can downgrade. I have no idea why that's still in the game. Doesn't really make any sense to me at this point. What about joining someone else's key? Unlikely, because my eye level is very low and my score is very low still because I don't have 2 dungeons done. It would be very difficult to get into a 15 on this character. On something other than this key. They see your main score? Yeah, I wish people cared about that, but as we've seen on my other alts, they don't seem to for some reason. You never know until you try. Well, if we fail to upgrade this again, then I'll have no choice. I'm not going to sit here and do 12s again while this week is so easy. Maybe if there are no tanks. Yeah, the problem is tanks are everywhere. Like, tanks are no longer the least represented role for some reason. I'm not sure when that changed, but can never find healers, it seems, anymore. I want to level up some fun tank. What would you suggest? Blood Death Knight. That is what I would suggest. Just have to get going. Hey Jace, what's up? How's it going, man? Alright, got our group. Relatively decent. Comp-wise, at least, it's pretty solid, but I don't think anybody's above 1K, which is not good. Okay, so we have a Blood Elf, obviously. So that's good. Can't play a Demon Hunter without being a Blood Elf, so got one of those. Legit no rogues. Yeah, there's just no rogues anywhere out there, so given up. That was a long time ago. Giving up on that option. Obviously not upgrading that key anymore. It's now a 13, so just got to get a different key at this point if we want to have any chance.
Welcome to the tomb of the first Troll King. Wish I could be there to greet you myself. My power has already taken.
Only 6 stacks on the second pack? Yeah, but the first one's the one that I worry about. Having like multiple deaths before you've fought any, before you've actually been like before you've done damage to anything is usually very bad. Not good for morale, right? Anyway, tell people to stay at start. Yeah, that's true. Good call. All right.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Welcome to the tomb of the
Yeah,
first
already
Troll
fucked it up.
King.
Supposed to be up here, right?
I could be there to greet you myself. My power has already taken root.
Let's see how it goes.
To the will of my master.
Looks like we're good. Did he get? He's only got 2 stacks somehow. How's that happened?
Beware.
DC'd. All right, good. That's great. And here comes the trash. Sweet. Good start.
Beware.
Well, that's not ideal. Yep. Guy's offline too, so. Looks like it's a 12. Here we go. Hopefully somehow DC'd from doing it, I guess. I'm not really sure. Not really sure what to say about that one. Mrs. Torrent and Rage Quit. That's what it looks like, yeah. This is going better than the last one. Yeah, if you say so. Probably failed and fake DC. That's what I'm assuming happened.
Beware.
He shame DC'd when he blew it. That's what it looks like. Well, it was a good stream. Thanks for stopping by, guys. That's going to be it for today. This is just no fun on a holiday weekend. Be fucking wasting time with this shit.
Beware.
Season 2, I always got DC'd when I go entombed in the second boss room. Yeah. Try to give him the benefit of the doubt, because I don't know why you would leave after something like that. But
Beware. Beware.
guess I'm logging on.
This temple is under Gahoon's power.
Now let's at least practice this. So what, knock this to the left, I guess? Put the emissary to the left. Like this. And then taunt that. Looks like we're in combat with it. The minions have aggroed anyway. Oh well, it actually pulled everything. What the fuck? We actually split pulled the champion too. That's bizarre. Okay, that worked out actually really well then. Wow, that is weird. Split pulled like the whole fucking thing. That's crazy. That doesn't help, though. That doesn't help. That's not what we even wanted to do. We still have the emissary with the witch doctor now. God. Have to use it again, I guess. We can just do it again. That's pretty funny. Yeah, first time I've seen that. I knew it was possible, but I guess that's I can just I should have just targeted this mob instead, so both came. It's very interesting though. Makes me wonder, like, if you can you do this with like every trash bag in the game then? Just split pull, like, if there's 3 mobs, can you always isolate one and just pull it instead? It's kind of interesting if that actually is how it works. We should try it on this pack too, I guess. Since we're obviously not finishing this key. If they aren't tethered. Yeah, it's just like, it seems like that doesn't exist anymore. I mean, I've seen so many examples where things get accidentally split pulled without even trying. I don't know how or why that even happened, but... Yeah, it looks like it works like that. Yeah, it's like legit. You can literally... Wow. I had no idea that this was even the case. This changes a few things about my opinion on this spec now. Interesting. You can literally split pull any trash in the game. That's interesting. As long as there's enough space, I guess. The thing is, there might not always be enough space. People use that to make custom ideal packs to pull, really? I guess others know about it then, that's funny. Yeah, look at that. Wow, man, that's nuts. New challenge, complete a dungeon by only pulling 1 mob at a time. Yeah, that would be pretty funny, actually. Have to sit here and wait for ring every pull. That's pretty nuts, honestly. I had absolutely no idea that was the case. The problem is I don't think it would work with this type of emissary, right? Just go ahead. Not scared of this shit. Anyway, I've got 15 TOS. Yeah, if you want. That would help. It doesn't seem like the case in Natal. You can split pull the emissary before priestess, but nothing else in the big pack. Doesn't seem like the case in Natal. What do you mean? You've tried it? Is that what you're saying? No 5th member, correct. Guy left immediately. Start the key. Guy leaves like less than a minute into the key. Have you ever been to New York? I've been to New York many times. Tokyo, I've never been to Tokyo, obviously. Alright, let's see if we could do it here then, since obviously this is about to be the end of it. No. No is the answer. But I think it's actually because of the emissary, honestly. Because, like, the emissary is gonna... If you ring it, the emissary gets aggroed. It doesn't... It's not like the other ones where it's not gonna... Not gonna come seek you out. Alright. Anyway, that's that pack's all tethered and will come despite CCs or rings. Gotcha. Well, fun start to the stream. So yeah, you got a Keydrix. Done with King's Rest for today? Yeah, that's it. Sadly, I'm not doing. This is just a waste of time. This key is not that difficult, and people are just way too incompetent. So, I'm not doing a 12. That's for damn sure. Came on here to do a 15 today, and gone backwards. Gotta lower it. So yeah, just let me know when. It's a real shame, man. The keystone system is very difficult to enjoy at times. I don't see any reason, I don't see any value at all to it, and why they should be downgrading. Like, why not upgrading a key should mean it should downgrade. It doesn't make any sense to me. I really hope they remove that in 9.0. If they did that, I would, like, enjoy keys, like, 100% more, because then at least levers wouldn't, like, be such a problem. But when somebody can literally just fucking leave, I mean, that dude literally left, like, a minute into the key. Like, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? The dude was gone, like, less than a minute into the key. So that's just fucking absurd. There's no reason my key should downgrade because of that nonsense. It's just unfair. It really is. I thought it was weird in weekly chess you get a worse key than accomplished for the week. Well, that's fine. I'm not. There's no problem with that. I mean, I understand like upgrading keys is a big problem, but I got us a very good bombkin. All right, cool. I'm gonna step away for a minute then, try to chill out for a second. All right, I'm back. Just when keys were going so well in the monk, yeah, things were going good. Then we got King's Rest. Andy Brew timed to 25 freehold this week. He had 50k overall HPS in that run. All right. Glad to hear it. You good, invite? Well, it was told to go, right? Oh. My bad. I don't think I've had, I don't think I've done a Sethralis. Have I? No, I haven't. Be interesting. First time doing the dungeon on the character. This way. Wait. Anyway, it sounds like you're chewing jerky. Oh, yeah? Who would have guessed it? Dopamine. It's a good name, but not a good character. Watera. Oh boy. Just no mercy for these motherfuckers. They sign up, not qualified, get the hell out of the queue. That guy's pretty good. Hey, Toast, what's up? You got plans tonight, Toast? Yeah, you want to do that tonight? I'll be around.
They're dangerous, but their fangs are valuable. Take my fishing pole. See what you can catch.
Sweet. Let's do it tonight. Hopefully it doesn't take, like, too long. Should have plenty of time, though, either way. Dopamine. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. That dude gets fucking insta decline. I mean, I never seen somebody decline somebody so fast. That's crazy. It's weird that those, what were those little smiley faces that you guys put? Why do they show up as boxes on the stream? I don't get that. I'm about to head to work, box. He linked me Cutting Edge Gul'dan. What the fuck? What the fuck? Sorry, man. This ain't Legion. That was a long time ago. Still kind of cool to have that, but. Well, there's Thrash. Did we invite that Rat Pally? I guess not. Got that. I thought we were about to have that Rat Pally coming in that Wog. Wait. So wait, you're going to work now. How long are you going to be? What time are you going to be home, Tokes? Hexmeister. Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha. There's not really going to be a lot of high volume trash in here, right? So you shouldn't need immunity. This dungeon's trash is mostly low volume. Yeah, this guy's that's Thrash who said that, but he's right, I think. See, the thing that sucks about eating that spicy jerky. Now I'm gonna need to get water. Not really, Oliver. You need to use multiple invis pods, which is possible, but not that big of a deal. Yeah, just at the end, I'd say invis. Oh, in the middle? Hi Sandy, what's up? Okay, hopefully, oh, yeah, no problem. I was gonna say hopefully I'll remember to do that, but I don't have any other potions to use, so it won't matter. Just has a good shroud route, but no shroud. Nice. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Literally first time doing this dungeon on this character, so we'll see how it goes. Can't be too bad. Got a little bit of a emissary issue here. Let's see how this plays out. Not well. Got them all split up. Not your ideal situation. Definitely not what you're looking to do out of the gate. I just suck at this spec, man. It's like the mistakes I make on this spec are crazy. I gotta get more practice, I guess, with ring, but it's hard to use. I feel like it's hard to use well. Because it's like probably one of the only spells in the game that you could actually use so poorly that it's like you should never use it. I feel like there used to be spells like that in the game. Maybe I'm just thinking of like old usages of ring, but I remember times where they'd be like, literally don't use the spell, dude. It's better if you don't use it, kind of thing. I don't remember exactly what I'm thinking of, but I remember that. I remember that being a thing. It's probably just old rings. Oh my god. Probably just old uses of ring. Ring's been in the game the whole time, right? I don't think. Not sure when they added it, but I think it's been in since Mop. Aren't bombkins like that with Starfall? Maybe, yeah. Aggroing stuff with Starfall. I don't know, I can remember like a very specific situation where people were like using ability that was like literally just detrimental. Like, don't even use the fucking spell. It'd be better if you didn't even use it. I'm kind of surprised by that whole split pull thing. I guess the problem typically would be though that you can't like actually like, cause this pack here I probably could have tried it on again, but the mobs are so close to each other that it probably wouldn't actually have worked. Like with the emissary in the dead center and the mobs like right on top of each other, they'd probably all just get knocked around like in that first pack where they kind of just all get spread out, and then that doesn't help. I don't know though. I might have to like come in here on 0 or something on normal or something and just see, because that's a very interesting concept. You can literally like split every single pack in the game, then that means it doesn't really mean that much though. I mean, you never really want to do that in a key, right? Unless you're doing like a 40, something that you can't possibly like survive, but then you would just die to the bosses, right? So it's like not like a really a feasible thing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What the hell? Too far away, I guess. I don't know. That was odd.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I will enjoy watching you fry.
Beware. Run away, little girl. Run away. Beware.
Break them, motheress!
Run away, little girl. Run away. On the cross. Beware.
No death's advance to prevent that. It's kind of annoying as well. It's funny how used to things you get, and Blood DK especially has a lot of them. It's really like 3 or 4 things. AMS, death's advance. Obviously death grip is number 1, tier 1, number 1 on that list. So many times where I have like an instinct to do something, and I can't do it because I'm not on that class.
I will enjoy watching you fry.
Probably has been like that. It used to be really bad in the old days when I'd play like multiple healers. And then I'd go into raid and try to play my pally for the first time in a couple of days, and man, would it be a disaster. Like I'd like lay on hand somebody who was at full health and shit. Like major errors. Healing raids was fun though. I do miss it. I wish they never fucked Holy Pally. I hate it in raids now. but it was still like it was in the old days.
Of the Empire.
I'd still like to raid as a healer, I think. Okay, so we got to, hopefully Stagger doesn't, I don't know how Stagger interacts with the invis pods now. I'm sure they got that all sorted out. But anyway, let's see, should just be able to go. Problem is I don't have any speed. Hopefully I'll make it. Yeah, I forgot it lasts much longer than Shroud, right? It's 18 seconds. Whereas the Shroud's only 15 seconds, I think, right? You are Metro Haha, Matthias, what's up? Correct. Well, who else would I be? I am Metro Roll currently, but most days I'm Metro Haha. We got him? Alright. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens here. Stop that! They're trying to like run back to their original position. So yeah, it just does nothing. So that just does nothing. It's kind of whatever, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so you probably could, like, you'd have to be really finicky to be able to do it on every single pack. There'd never really be a reason, so it just doesn't seem like it's worth it. If you had Death Grip, though, oh, that would probably be the trick. Death Grip and Ring, that would be the trick. Because, like, what happened there, what the problem was, it was like they tried to come back to their spot. Like, that was the big problem. They tried to return to the spot they were at, and that's what ended up causing the issues. Getting hit harder than I have been in the earlier keys, but obviously no real difference here otherwise. Taking more damage, but it's not really any more dangerous. Just have to actually pay a little bit more attention. Have you ever been to Los Santos? No. Never been anywhere, really. Alright, what do we got here? We can definitely split pull this stuff. Actually, maybe it's not as easy with this. I know if you pull the big guy, it doesn't aggro everything. Let's do that. Get that thing first. I believe it is like this. Well, that certainly doesn't help. He's running all around, but yeah, that's the way you would do it if people were actually interested in doing it. But they're not. Try to dispel myself. Best thing you could probably do in that global. Okay, well that certainly could have went a lot worse. Really wasn't as dangerous as I thought it was going to be in the end, so no big deal. Oh, I could finally use Ring as well. This fight is like my arch nemesis. I hate this fight because at the end you might get completely just cock blocked by those freaking ads. Like they just might stop the fight effectively. Those snakes that come out. And the only thing you can't grip them. The only thing you can do is ring them. And obviously, I don't normally have rings, so I do today, which is nice. I prefer to visit Los Santos than Liberty City. Okay. Thanks for the heads up, ma'am. 422 eye level. Hey, what's up, Squid? Yep. Getting a lot of gear this week. We got on Wednesday. We got like 4 major upgrades. So if you missed that stream, I'd check it out. It was a good one. Definitely better than this one. You can also speed taunt them out of it, I guess. That works still. Don't know if it has a chance to miss or not, though. I'm not sure. Okay, very good. Split. What's that down there? Another enchanted emissary. And next week's gonna be void again, huh? Didn't even think about that. But it's tyrannical, so it's pretty good. What's the default UI element for Brewmaster that looks like green bubbles on either sides of your characters? Oh yeah, this is a stagger. It shows how much stagger you have. It's a progression, like it's not a weak aura, but it's a progression aura for stagger. Green is like you have very little stagger. Yellow is like, okay, you got a pretty good amount of stagger, and then that's like, oh wow, you have a ton of stagger.
Beware. Beware.
So you're never gonna upgrade your neck. Like I said, I will do it when the gear is complete. Like Once I have the rest of the gear I need, then we'll worry about the neck. For now, it's low priority.
Beware.
Like, if it ever stops us from doing something, we'll do it. But otherwise, my goal would be like, alright, we're like 335. Let's go upgrade the neck now. Oh, it's a stagger bar of sorts. Every time I saw that, I was looking around for a proc. Yeah, it shows the stagger. The more, like I said, this is medium, and the big one is kind of like a darker. That's going to bring it up a fat eye level. It will, but it's not going to actually increase my eye level that much. It'd probably only increase it like 3 or 4 total, so don't forget the goal is 340, so, or 440, so we'll see if we can get to that. Gonna have to get some luck with the chests weekly here. Make sure we don't ever get duplicates. Otherwise, we'll probably run out of time. But yeah, next week again, if you guys are new, you're just joining the stream or something. We did talk about this at the beginning, but next week we're gonna get started working on our second iteration of this challenge. That being Resto Druid with no essences. So we're gonna try to do one of every role if we can. We're probably gonna end up running out of time, but I'm gonna do Resto Druid next. So, what's your eye level on the neck? Oh yeah, real low. 364 currently, but it's only level 43, so I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly how that might work. Anyway, Metro, in what situation would I take Red Thirst over Bone Storm? Any week that the danger is going to come from single targets, not many targets. So basically a difficult Tyrannical week. That's the only time you'd ever really take it. Or in raids, obviously, you know. Like in 5-man's almost never. But yeah, in raids, always pretty much. Bone Storm is only good in raids if you're looking to just maximize offense. It does slightly more offense than the amount of, like, it does more offense per 100, whatever, than Deathstrike would at that level.
5, 4.
But otherwise, in terms of only defense, you really only use it for trash weeks, and any week where a boss would be your main thing, you would take Red Thirst. But most weeks it's not like that. Like most weeks it's like offense is still more important than anything, and Bone Storm is still a huge DPS increase. That's the thing about keys, like it's just too good of a DPS increase not to take it for most weeks. Unless you're 100% worried about survival. Like if you think the only reason we won't do well in this key is because I will die multiple times, then you should take Red Thirst. Otherwise, Bone Storm is still going to be the better play overall for the dungeon. Expected to need fortifying brew here, but didn't end up needing it. What's your eye level on your wrists? 430. Everything's 430, I think. Yeah, 430. You streaming the 20 key? Nah, I won't be streaming that. That'll be tonight. It's probably gonna be a tall, yeah. Normally I'd be kind of miffed about not getting to soak much, but that's on Blood DK with AMS. Don't have AMS on this character, so I'm pretty happy about that. What the hell? Ran right into that. Anyway, gonna record the 20. Yeah, definitely record it. Just in case something crazy happens. Okay, this is, why am I so slow? What the fuck? Alright, another thing that I guess, as a blood, wow. Another thing I guess as a blood DK I didn't realize, oh my god. As a blood DK I didn't realize how many things slow you, really slow, that you don't get slowed because you're a blood DK. 10k more from a bombkin. 10k what? Because the class was put to vote by the viewers. Oh, why don't you do the challenge on a non-meta spec? Yeah, the vote happened 2 weeks ago or whatever. So the people spoke. Had like a couple hundred viewers and more than pretty much. Brewmaster had so many votes that it was over double the rest of the. Wow, this is brutal. Had no idea how slow this is. Anyway, yeah, Brewmaster won the vote. Long story short. There's a void, oh yeah. I voted Brewmaster, but just because I was already thinking of boosting mine. Sweet. It's worked out. I mean, it's a good thing to have another perspective on the monks, so I'm glad that I was able to do it with something like this. Jesus Christ. Literally rolled right into a freaking... volcano. Every time I invite a Resto Shaman Pug, he ends up disappointing me. Oh yeah. Haven't really had that. It looks like we're gonna be pretty good on count. It's not. It's pretty easy this week because you don't have a whatever. You don't have a lot of count extra from the emissaries. Another talent question. I've always run Blood Drinker. Oh yeah, definitely don't run Blood Drinker for 5-mans. Blood Drinker is good single target DPS, but it's basically like a HPS loss to use it. It's only good for actual DPS. Okay, Invis again. This is gonna be the tough one here. Probably not gonna make it here. Let's see. Anyway, Heartbreaker. Yeah, definitely take Heartbreaker. Actually, it's a lot easier to make it because you could run right through the mobs with the actual Invis plot. Yeah, no problem. Alright, good. I remember the time people thought Rune Strike was good. I don't remember that, but it's an interesting ability. It's kind of hard. But someday we'll do a an active ability only challenge. That's what we should do for sure. I should add that to the list of challenges. Is the healer AFK or something? What the fuck's going on? Can't actually ring these. Not a good time to go AFK on the fight where you cannot do it without a healer. Anyway, Rune Strike is so bad. Milk Drinker is more important than okay, yeah, I'm just gonna die again. Anyway, yeah, it's definitely not a great talent, and Milk Drinker, sure, whatever. I mean, I could take the res again, but I'm probably just going to die again. And I can't afford that because my gear is going to be broken. But I guess I have to because otherwise we're going to wipe. I don't understand. Like, what the fuck's going on here? How does he get here and then go AFK? DC'd. That's today, guys. Legit. That's today. This is just such a fucking waste of time. I can't believe this. Two healers. That's an interesting strat. Oh yeah, that's a good point. He'd be like 0 mana if we started it right now. All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The hex is shattered, but the temple's defenses have awakened.
Anyway, I wonder if two healers would make the fight longer or shorter. Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know. Probably not. It'd probably be shorter, yeah, or longer. Sorry. It'd probably be less good. Let's put it that way. 'Cause you gotta kill these ads. There's no healing you can really do until these ads are dead. Two Holy Pallies is to play? Yeah, that's actually interesting. Holy Pally Dix Priest. Interesting strat. Ugh, we both keep interrupting. Alright, that's fine, no big deal really. I don't even have, yeah I do. I was gonna say I don't even have heals on a bar somewhere, but I definitely do. Oh, that's a disease that you can dispel, that's interesting. Cool. Pretty good. Not slow at all, really. Big thing will be the Guardian. What I miss? Is this challenge over? No, not even close. Today you missed some ridiculously bad keys. And then when everybody comes to my rescue to save me, we still manage to have something ridiculous happen. Get to literally the last boss and the fucking healer DCs. Luckily we had somebody who could switch to healer, because otherwise that would have been it and I probably would have just ended the stream. But we did talk earlier about starting a new offshoot of the challenge. Next week we're going to start doing keys on a Resto Shaman with no essences. So stay tuned for that. It'll probably be on the weekend. I don't know when, but we'll figure it out next week. We'll see what next week looks like. Supposed to go to another Christmas attraction, but I don't know when, so it might be next week. I'm not sure yet. Oh yeah, next Friday's the Christmas party. Yeah, so next Friday is gonna be a short stream, but we should still be able to get one in. Christmas party isn't until later in the day, but it'll be like probably from like 11 to 3 or something like that. Then I'll have to go. That's weird. I knocked him in the air with the ring, and it didn't actually stop him from it didn't stop the cast. It's weird. Well, anyway, we're good. We did it. I love the Zandalari casting animations, so that's one of the main reasons I switched to Zandalari, because they're just so cool looking. Three minutes, oh that's that. Congrats us. Congrats you guys, really, you carry me. But still, nothing really that dangerous, you know? 15's, obviously this is an easier week. Maybe next week it'll be a lot worse, but nothing really stopping me from finishing a 15 on a Brewmaster. Maybe like King's Rest and stuff would have been harder, but I don't really feel like we would have had any problems. Yeah, there we go. Keystone Master one. Oh right, that's 15 in time. Sweet. Oh, 430 socketed ring. Let's see, versatility, mastery, speed, and a socket. So what is that? It's better than this one, I guess. What do you think? This has crit, versatility, and a socket, so it's definitely not better than that one. This one is crit, haste. So versatility, mastery with a socket. Better than crit haste without a socket. S4 boy, grats, thanks man. We've officially timed our first 15, even though it was with an asterisk. But at least now next week we'll have better keys. Hey Matt, what's up man? How's it going? Yeah, it's going good. So you don't think this piece is better? Speed not very useful. Okay, thanks man. Thanks for the help. At least we got a key done now. I guess we'll go back to doing my shitty key though. Or maybe we could pug into something. We could try to pug into something now. It's pretty annoying that that fucking guy, you see Matt Damon, who... Pretty annoying that that guy DC'd at the end there. Freehold is good for brew? What, you mean gear-wise? F that healer, yeah. That was unfortunate. Oh, I forgot all about that. Remind me on Tuesday to turn that quest in for the Traveler guy. I finished it, but I never turned it in and got the gear from it. You stagger 99% of it. All melee. Oh, right. Yeah, Freehold. Easy dungeon is what you mean, for sure. Well, let's see what's out there. Maybe there'll be some more, but I doubt we'll get into a key. 14, Waycrest. 16, Citralis. That's it. No other keys need tanks. Declined. Anyway, gonna agree that male Zandalari looks good as a monk. Made mine a pally. Yeah, Zandalari is just awesome looking, honestly. They're really good. Asking Thrash to join us tonight. Oh, cool. Yeah. Go for it. I would have made my mains a Zandalari, but troll racial's still too good to this day. Oh, really? What? As what bombkin you're talking about? We're actually just looking at this, and I think maybe you'd be surprised. Let's see. What's it called? Let's take a look what bombkin has. So for races, troll is... Yep, so troll is 43,020 damage. High Mountain Torn is actually next up at 42,996 damage, so barely 30 points different. And 30 damage different. And then Troll, Zandalari Troll is 42,948. So, again, not even 50 damage different. So, That's for single target. For AoE, Zandalari is actually much better than Troll. Well, not much, but yeah, better by 16 damage, 16 DPS. So, got us Thrash tonight, so we got 5 people. Sweet. Mage is different though. Troll is definitely much better for fire than the others. Anyway, I don't think the Sims show justice to being lusted, and you get all your CDs with that extra 10%. The 10% is just additive. It's just I don't think it works like that, right? Anyway, we're not gonna be getting any keys, so let's just go ahead and get back to doing our key for a little bit then. King's Rest 12. Trents will definitely help, yeah, no doubt. That's for sure. Plus the bosses are still gonna be a huge pain. CDs are best compounded. Say that extra 10% haste inside a trinket window. Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the essences or the Sims taking that into account, but maybe not. Wow, now we get rogues. Of course, not that dude from Quel'th the Loss. Whatever. Super geared and it's only at 12, so let's just go. Holy Pally's a good option this week. We need somebody who's a blood elf. Nobody yet. That guy's blood elf. Sweet. Okay, good. I'm up Mythic 14 on Vengeance Demon Hunter with no essences at 421, but my groups have been superior geared compared to me. Oh, you're doing the challenge as well. Nice. That's funny. Alright, that guy's not, well, again, really geared, but whatever. Just let's go. Take all the Ragnaros people. Yo, Metro. Hey, Alex. What's up? Glad you are still stuck on King's Rest. Or Gad. Yep. First key, I played really poorly, but just bad group in general. And then the second time we did it, somebody left less than a minute into the key. Somebody went offline, like 3, 2, 1. Guys offline, pretty much. So went from a 14 to a 12 now. Pretty not good, obviously. I'd say that 15 proved this challenge is quite doable. Yeah, 4-manning the last boss, I guess. I don't know. I definitely got carried there. I'd like to prove it's doable without the help of really geared and accomplished people, but still, it's obviously, I mean, nope, it's doable. Nobody's gonna say otherwise, right? Like, no matter what. So, the challenge is effectively over, but I'd like to still meet our goals before we're done. I had a healer yesterday wipe to 5 stacks of bust on the first pull of Waycrest, insta left. What's going on, offline guy? What do you mean? In the last dungeon, yeah, somebody left or just DC'd, I guess. I don't really know. They made the skip, like they skipped and then they DC'd. So I don't know if that's a coincidence or what, but it's twice now that our key was almost upended by really inopportune DCs. I find the way Demon Hunter plays kind of helps it out. Yeah, what Demon Hunter tank? What do you mean carried? Don't you at least want 440 people in a 15 key? I mean carried by people that I know, you know. Like, it's easy to say that Jix is the only reason I got that 15 done in time, so I don't want that to be attached to the conversation. Alright, anyway. Let's get this key going here and hopefully upgraded. I really geared people, so I hope that that's going to mean success.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I agree, Seismical. I just want to show that it's possible, you know. Those King's Rest were painful. Yeah, I really appreciate that, man. That was almost stream ending. Tank-wise, it with its silences and self-heals and mobility. Gotcha. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wish I could be there to greet you myself. My power has already taken root, binding the ancient spirits to the will of my master.
Anyway, can't you end early? This is my relaxing. Can't have you ending early. This is my relaxing time of day. I have zero doubt that Jix tokes OMC and I could 4-man upgrade. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, no doubt it. Alright, we good? No, guess not. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? How do we fuck this up every fucking dungeon, man? What is even going on here? You got a fucking pally with an immunity and a demon hunter, and we can't get this done. This is insane. No deaths at least, yeah. At least you're getting an exact real picture of Pug Life in 12 to 13. We see this stuff all the time when we do relaxing keys. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I mean I've seen it many times. It's just hard to believe that 3 dungeons in a row we managed to fuck this up. Doesn't really make sense. It's not that difficult. I guess what I'm more confused by is you'd assume that the people who can do this would have done it multiple times this expansion already, but they still managed to not do it right. This is the norm, not the exception. Right, but I'm trying to understand why. That's my point. I don't know how somebody who is a demon hunter or is a blood elf hasn't done this before this expansion. They managed to mess it up. Multiple people managed to mess it up multiple times in a row. How are you liking Brewmaster now that you've played it longer than 10 minutes, damn? Yeah, it's okay. I don't really like it, to be honest, but it's definitely a lot more fun than I had expected it to be, just because it's so freaking sturdy. And honestly, the thing I like the most is Ring. It's so fun. Ring is awesome. Ring is like Death Grip, so I'm glad that that's the case. That's the one thing that what's going on here? What the fuck? I 100% clicked that. What? Anyway, you may be equating your knowledge and thought process to theirs, and they might not go about life that way. I'm just saying, like, surely they've done it before, right? So they would know how to do it. Still think Bear would have really shut up the haters, yeah. But, you know, we gotta vote against Bear, so that's what we're doing. As fun as Ring is, not having Death Grip is still kind of unfortunate, though. It'd be awesome to have Ring and Death Grip. Low-key Bear's about to come in 8-3 swinging. Why? What happened? What the fuck are these people doing? Holy shit! My god, man, I don't know why I even do this key anymore. This is just such a fucking joke. Like, what the actual fuck was that? That dude literally just charged into them and got feared immediately and then just wiped us. Holy shit, dude. I do like 27k overall on Bear and quite sturdy. Yeah, I like Bear a lot. Honestly, I've been playing a lot of Bear lately with the right damage traits. They are pretty nice. I agree. Yeah, they're good right now, man. I'm telling you. Wish I had more time for alts because Bear would be one that I'd love to play a lot. Running VOP Major. I literally just fucking die of this even on 12. 1 minute bark skins and 2 minute survival instincts. Wait, 1 minute bark skins. What's that from? That's just the durate. That's just the actual CD of it, right? It has nothing to do with vision. The talent, yeah. Sweet. Well, now we can't fucking split pull this. Oh my fucking god, dude. I don't know why I even play this game anymore. I really don't. This is so fucking ridiculous. I cannot believe we just wiped like that. It procs Incarn, so I use Miner, right? Yep. Holy shit, dude. This key is 11 now. This key just downgraded 3 fucking times in a row. We didn't even get to the boss. Earth Warden is nice and all, but taking bark to 1 minute and survival CD cut in half. Oh yeah, the talent, yeah. Forgot I did that. It's really good. I definitely think Earth Warden's really overrated. Everybody goes nuts about Earth Warden, but it's like, you don't need any more physical bulk, you know? It would be like if you had like the option between like something that might increase your magic damage or your physical DPS or physical mitigation as a monk. Which are you gonna take? Obviously you're gonna take the slight magic boost, right? Both are viable build sticks. It's all preference. Right. I don't think anybody's saying one or the other isn't viable. I do a lot of magic heavy dungeons. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just better to have like magic heavy shit, right? For me as bear, it feels that way at least. I legit know if I don't know if I'm going to even be able to finish a key at this point. Like with this key, these people keep getting worse and worse. So I don't know what to do here. I really don't. I think we're gonna just have to be done unless somebody has a key that they want to do that I can hop in with. I don't think we can keep doing this key. It's just gonna get worse and worse until maybe we get lucky and somebody actually knows how to deal with these ads. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. It seems like it's just not gonna happen. Guess we'll try at least. If it downgrades again, then that's it. I'm just gonna have to end the stream because it's just a waste of time. There's no reason to be doing 10s on a fucking character at this point. On this character at this point, other than weapons, I guess. Trying to get weapons. All these duos today. What the hell? Oh, we do actually need a lust, so 450. Anyway, a weapon only drops from Temple and Waycrest, I believe. Yeah. I'd switch depending on the dungeon. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, actually. There's no real reason to blink it over every dungeon. Earthward might be good for something like Freehold, right? You can make it a how low does my key have to get? This is not where we want to be for sure. But hopefully now it can't get any worse than this. Uh, 12 Kings Rest worse than 15 Temple, confirmed. I mean, yeah, this is just an absolute joke, dude. You have no idea how these keys have gone today. It's just a joke. We have done 3 temples so far, and there's been no display of competence in any of them. I mean, including me, that first one. I did some really, really, really dumb shit. But I have a feeling it's just gonna get, like, we're now in hell, like, a key hell, like, you know. Maybe not, though. We got this, like, really geared person. 450, but he's only 1600, so I don't know. We'll see. Probably just gonna pull thread a lot and flounder around. Okay, so this guy is Blood Elf. This guy's also got a couple Blood Elves here. Anyway, Elo Hell, anything below plat in Overwatch. Oh yeah. No Blood Elf thing? Yeah. 1 second. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. He's probably looking it up. What's going on, John? How's it going, man? Has enough time to type 1 second? Not yes. That's what I'm saying. He's definitely looking it up or something. Anyway, 2K Rogue says they'll do them. Should be fine. Yeah, no doubt. I'm out of water. That's fine. Once we fail this key and it becomes a 10, I'll just end the stream and then it can go get water. You better try hard this key. I'm trying the hardest I can. I made some silly mistakes early on, but Goku's. We have everything we need, so let's just get somebody who's actually ready to do the key. I guess you're saving your time runs for tonight. Just trying to get I don't know. Not even sure what we're doing at this point. Just trying to get something. You and Alex have 20s. That's correct, yeah. His is King's Rest, though. After today in King's Rest, I don't know if we're doing that. If I'm doing that, at least you guys are welcome to, but don't think I'll be stepping foot in here again tonight. Just want to start thinking about what the season's going to look like ending-wise. I want to try to keep getting this key higher and higher so we could effectively... It's probably not going to happen, though. It's still so many weeks away, but I'd love to try to get a 20 done the last week of the season if possible. Pretty aggressive dude whispering you because he did not get in. Get over it and move on. I kicked him because he's just AFK and doesn't know how to do the mechanic as a Blood Elf, so no reason to bring him. AD and King's Rest are pretty much the same. AD, we take a ton of damage. King's Rest, you take a ton. Yeah, but me dying is GG. You guys dying is not the end of the world. One deathly chill on my warrior, I'd pop. Sizing well, I definitely would have done the other night if it weren't for King's Rest, but I'm still happy to take you. Yeah, there you go. Alright, anyway, I'm mostly concerned with completing it and getting a new 19, yeah. I'm going to make my group take a blood oath to complete. Yeah, that's the problem, right? Well, I'm always happy to help, I guess, if it's just, if you're just worried about that. Shroud the bridge, we good.
Welcome to the tomb of the first.
I would do with you guys as well, gotcha.
There to greet you myself. My power has already taken root, binding the ancient spirits to the will of my master.
Ah, we did it. Literally the first time we've done it right in all of these keys so far today.
Beware.
He's dead already somehow, okay. The resto druid is dead? How is that even possible? Would he fucking run off the cliff or something? Got hit by the smash? I don't think that would even kill you on an 11, right? No way, that would kill you. It is 4, it's an 11, dude. You'd have to be wearing like no gear at all to get one shot by that. First thought he was cat weaving, then I looked at the DPS charts. Yeah, I guess it got hit by both maybe, yeah. That's probably it. Actually got hit by both. What if it hit him in the back? No. Alright, so we're gonna use our fancy new little trick here.
This temple is under Gahul's power.
It's like right about here. Yep. Wait, what? Somebody hit it. Okay, cool. No big deal. Oh, hey, what a surprise. The ads are gonna wipe us again. Hooray. Oh, man. Druid isn't soothing. He was dead. That went better, though. Not really. We did the, fuck the pack up, the thing that we were supposed to do. Anyway, Mage screwed that pull. Yeah, he hit the mob that we were trying to split pull. At least they're kicking. That's true. The last group literally didn't interrupt once. People are actually interrupting the deathly chill as well, which is honestly more dangerous at this point. The likelihood that I die to deathly chill is just as high as the likelihood that I die to the shadow bolt volley. But it did actually, you know, the end result here, even though we flubbed it up severely, it's still better, much better than we've been in position-wise. Imagine how awesome CNS would be if it let you pick which. Oh my god, dude, that would be insane. I mean, it wouldn't even be balanced at all. That's why they did it the way it did. There's some that are just unfreaking believable in PvE. Like, I don't know how many people know about this, but there's one that's extremely overpowered as Holy Pally. Whenever you cast Holy Light, it does, like, so much of the damage that it healed. Like, it does so much of the stuff that it healed, it does damage as well, like an AoE. So, Holy Pally would be, like, the top DPS in the game if that was something that you could take in PvE. What's up? Hey Ray, what's up, buddy? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was really good. Yesterday and Thanksgiving especially. Really, like Wednesday night into Friday afternoon were excellent. It goes so fast though, man. I already missed Thanksgiving. I had a lot of fun. I watched like a documentary on Thanksgiving, and it was the first time I had ever seen something like that. It was really eye-opening, the whole topic. Like when they gave all rogues smoke bomb, didn't realize they effed up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's some that are just way too overpowered.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I really can't wait to see what they do with Honor Talent's next expansion, though, because apparently they're bringing so many things like Cyclone that are currently in Honor Talent into the regular kit. So it makes me wonder, like, what the kit for Honor Talents are gonna look like, and especially with like the renewed focus on leveling, I am very, very interested to see if there's any new crazy ones. Because right now, like, War Mode is like the best feature in the game for leveling because it gives you access to some extremely insane PvP talents. Like, I'm telling you, man, Holy Pally leveling is, like, legit as fuck. Like, they do so much freaking damage with that. As long as you're actually taking damage, you're going to do more damage with Holy Light than you would with any other spell. Basically, you can, like, AoE farm as a Holy Pally like crazy. Like, pull, like, 5 mobs and just spam Holy Light yourself, and the mobs drop Consecrate, and the mobs just die. You don't even have to do anything else other than heal yourself. It's kind of crazy. It was really, really, really good for Korax Revenge. If anybody's thinking about leveling a Paladin, go into Korax Revenge and go farm the Gnolls, or whatever, based on your faction, whatever the PvE mobs in there, and just Holy Light yourself with that talent. Fucking just, literally just decimate the Gnolls. It's kind of, I mean, to be fair, you can probably do it just as good as a tank, but either way, it's pretty crazy. Okay, it's the farthest we've gotten, guys. We're good. Actually, yeah, I think that is the truth. I don't know. It's weird because me and Cop just recorded this last night, so I have vagaries of a memory that probably isn't accurate. Okay, this is definitely the hardest mob here, so let's go ahead and use Purifying Brew. Or whatever it's called, I don't know. What was the noob mistake? You have to wait and find out, man. Can't be giving away the punchline. Maybe that's a pretty good one. Yeah, that coffin thing was definitely the That's a funny one, man. I was telling him about how hard we laugh at that whenever that happens. Remember, I don't know how many people were here, but the one stream we had, somebody went over and opened 2 immediately, and both of them were wrong. Like, the dude, like, charged out. It was a demon hunter, I'm pretty sure. He, like, leaped over or whatever, opened 2 immediately, and they were both the wrong ones, and we just wiped. That was pretty funny. It ended poorly. It was just really funny. I was like, you can't help but laugh at shit like that, right? Dude, like, charges over, opens both of them, and then the 2 ads just come out, and we just wipe. People were like, what the fuck? Like, everybody was, like, so pissed. So funny. Looks like they killed it anyway, though. Was it with that insane unholy DK DPS? What do you mean? You mean that time? I don't really remember when it happened. I just remember it happened and we were laughing our fucking ass off at it. That's one of the rare times where it was like the failure of the key was still funnier than otherwise. Like that moment was worth it, you know what I'm saying? It's rare that that happens, but it does happen. Yeah, I have a picture in my head of an unholy DK popping off on oozes and then boss, then that happening. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You probably remember it better than I do. I don't remember anything about the group other than that guy fucking like demon dashing or whatever it's called. Fell rush or whatever. I wonder what happens. That's purgeable. I wonder what happens if you spell steal that. Do you do become mind controlled instead? I don't know what happens. Was a bit slow getting out of that. You can tell the ticks hit hard. I wonder if I'll miss any BFA dungeons. I hadn't considered yet that Shadowlands will bring an entirely new set of Mythic Plus. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you will. I mean, I like the Legion dungeons, but they're still in the game, you know what I mean? It's not like they're removed, just not Mythic Plus. I miss a ton of Legion dungeons. Yeah, I don't really like, they're still there. If I miss them, I would just go do them again, but I miss some of the strategies that were in Mythic Plus, but other than that, nothing really special here. Not the same as Mythic Plus though. Yeah, but like I don't really miss them as Mythic Plus, you know? Miss some of the strategies that were involved in them, but what do you think of the level squish? Haven't gotten to test it yet, so we'll wait until it's testable to say what I think of it. Rip what? Rip us, I guess is what you're saying. Alright. I think I'm just done here, man. It's just a fucking waste of time wiping on 11s and shit. It's a fun curve that people get dumber and busting stays the same, right? Yeah, that's the case, actually. Didn't expect. I mean, we did this on whatever the key we did on our DK was this week. Had no problems with it. But, yep. Apparently on an 11, it's too difficult to heal through. It's not only that they're dumber, it's actually harder to not kill things on lower keys. It's true, but that's not what happened there. We never had more than 2 stacks on that. We still wiped there. Didn't help that guy meme beamed at 3 stacks and low HP mobbed. Pretty much killed you all, right? Stop damage on low keys, and sometimes things still die to dots and stuff. Yeah, that's true. Good point. Then stop dots sooner. Doesn't work that way. They last too long. Don't put dots up, I guess, more so. But I don't know. Not an issue. Has nothing to do with why we wiped there. Sealer is just trash. You just pull less, don't give the opportunity. Yeah. Or you can just play the game properly and not worry about it. There's no reason that we should wipe to that few stacks of bolstering or busting. I understand if it was like all of them died at the exact same time and we had like 9 stacks and then we wiped, but that is not what happened there.
Golems were constructed to dispose of the diseased bodies. I'm sure it will have no problem disposing of you.
The healer was 420 geared with the 450 buddy when you invited. Though 420 is, yeah, it's 420. Certainly plenty. I'm doing it at 420. Should be no problem. Gear is not going to be the reason we fail from the healer end. Rest of you just has to pre-plan. Yeah, pretty easy. Just hot everybody up. Pull one mob at a time here. We'll split pull them. Anyway, that rogue said no. Yeah, I don't blame him. Pretty silly thing to do on my part, but course correction is oftentimes overboard. Alright. Got Lust here.
5,
Should light the fuck out of this boss here, no problem.
1.
60k as a frost mage, yeah, that's good. I definitely want to play some frost. I really like some things about frost, and I just kind of forgot that I liked them. I don't know how I forgot. I just kind of lost track of time at some point in the expansion. Pretty much after the ice block incident, I guess I got a mental wall formed around me and frost mages. Frost is really procky. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's awesome. Yeah, and the glacial spike, the way that ability is used and maximized, I fucking love that. That is so cool. It kind of reminds me a little bit about like how Death Strike is maximized. You know, where you kind of like you build up, and then something really big. I love that. That's awesome. I don't think I mentioned this, but the reason I kept blanketly recommending crit is because your absorbs put on you are always increased by your crit. Oh yeah, I know that. Maybe you didn't mention it, but I knew that. Cool. Just broke the CC and aggroed the emissary. Good work, guys. Fucking spectacular. Anyway, the passive has a chance equal to your crit to increase healing on you by 65%, but absorbs for some reason and just X amount stronger, where X equals crit. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Didn't realize that. Fourth nullification dynamo, rank 4. I don't know why I do this to myself. Wow, really? You have 4? That's crazy. I don't have any nullification dynamo rank 4s. No need. Does it look any different? Is it worth getting? Why would you get rank 4s? That's why I'm pushing null rank 3 hard on my monk. Okay. Why? Because you like the way the rank 4 looks or something? Oh, you're back to the first guy. I see. My bad. I thought you were replying to Seismical. Sorry, I only got 1 rank 4 on main. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's a lot of work for no real reason. Anyway, the critting, yeah, I got you. That's cool. What a fucking mess, man. Not having death grips just sucks. It's kind of crazy how bad it sucks. But at the same time, I don't know. It's like I don't know what's better here, death grip or what? Like we only need death grip because we're in a position where we could have gripped, like you wouldn't have had any reason to grip these mobs if you're on a DK, so it's just like ring plus death grip is what I really need. Stuff like that I wish the game was more transparent about. Oh yeah. See, I like stuff like that kind of being something that you have to figure out because it makes people have to go above and beyond to learn it. That's how everything was in the old days. The old days, like, stats didn't even have a description on them. You know what I mean? it was just a strength basically. It's like, what does strength do? Let's figure it out.
Beware.
Jix's simplicity invokes what Metro's saying. The theory crafters, the deep divers, yeah. The best games are easy to get into, hard to master. Yeah, that's what I would say that WoW has done well with. Easy to get into, hard to master. Right now, the easy to get into is like 70% of the topic, and the hard to master is still only 30, but it's still there. So that's nice, at least. Used to be more like 50-50.
Beware.
Look at Classic. Nobody knew about threat that casters pulled at 130. Yeah, stuff like that. Obviously, people know now, but a lot of the stuff about the early days of WoW, which obviously people know now, which is kind of why Classic sucks right now. But in the original, like, a version of Classic, it was really cool because people had to find out. Example A, it's easy to get into a M11, wait, a Mythic Plus, I guess, 11 to 13 King's Rest. No point in trying to split pull this. So yeah, I can't believe what just happened. You had food that you thought was butter, but it wasn't. Got laid. That's much better than my silly joke. 19 told the Gore group, Tank and Keyholder are fighting about rope before the key. No, he's married, dude. Yeah, that was Diabolical's joke. How am I gonna get laid? My wife's gonna be around all night. Yeah. And the key holder puts the key in. Suspense is driving me crazy. Didn't make it to first boss. Oh, and that's totally Gore, where you literally just go there. Why? What do you mean? Somebody left? What stopped you from making it? No, I'm just stunned that someone would put the key in while fighting with the tank. Oh, I see. Yeah, I get you. No IBS. What is that? Icebound Sortitude? No, I don't have that currently. Yeah, this just doesn't work half the time. Anyway, yeah, tank more on the pulls and left. Gotcha. What were they trying to do? Like pull like massive at the beginning? I've seen some people try to do shit like that. Yeah, I've been pulling massive start all week. Oh, gotcha, cool. Yeah, I've never really done it, but why do it? I don't get it, because you want to skip all the end or something? I never really understood why do that. It counted so easy in that dungeon. Hi, you monk a DK. Thanks for stopping by, man. The mobs are easy as fuck to kite. Oh yeah. Kite, why would you kite them? Don't you want to kill them? Thanks for stopping by. What can I see as Seprin? Is that like monk ass in WoW? Maybe. Haven't even wanted to do a higher key this week. Easy weeks bring out all the thirsty for score, toxic bad players. You're fucking right about that. Tuesday was great, and ever since it's been fucking kind of messy. Although we've been doing it on alts, but yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. The fair weather score people are all out in force, but also there is good players to sift through. It's just he's right. It's hard to tell who's good and who's bad because people are only there for score, so you might not even get 5 minutes into a dungeon. Smash some good ones. Look at time 15, all you need. Went away thinking stream would be over, but when I came back, it looks like you may get this. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we're not going to upgrade it, obviously, but... and time 10s, a lot of those shows commitment. Oh, you mean like the number? Yeah. I totally agree with that, actually. See how many keys they've done, because if they're, yeah... if they're like 2K score and they have like no... They have like 10 15s in time or some shit like that. Think you still could? Maybe, I guess. It's possible. Seven minutes for boss. Yeah, I guess it's still possible. It's only an 11. Our damage on bosses has been excellent, so we're pretty much there. Wonder what tank will be meta in 8.3. Not sure, but wouldn't really say there's a meta right now anyway. Like, everything's really balanced. It's just one piece of utility that's stronger than others right now, and that's Ring. I don't think there's really going to be any utility in 8.3 Season 4 that's going to be like that. Demon Hunter is always meta. Yeah, they have a lot of high uptime on Metamorphosis, he's right. Cool. And that is why I assume we will not upgrade it. Spell Reflect will always be really good in some dungeons. Yeah, not that good though. Spell Reflect, just the ability is meta. Oh yeah. How can Goku die like that? Yeah, right. That's funny. Can he not be rezzed? Is this method better than tanking or in the middle? For me, yes. No combat res? Why not? Cool, didn't kill the fire totem. Yeah, we definitely got this. Failed to kill the fire totem on 11. Okay, we killed it that time. No problem. Jesus. Holy shit. I hope he's talking. I assume he's talking about after this boss, not in between these things. I don't understand why he can't be rezzed though. Where is he? Can't be that far away. I guess he's just down there, so he's not targetable. Wait, what? You can release on this boss? What the fuck? Well, that's... I don't know why you would do it, but... I had no idea that you could actually release on this fight. That's bizarre. I mean, did anybody know that? I don't know why you ever would do it, but... I had no idea, yeah, same. Maybe he wanted a weird death that broke a mechanic. I don't know. Seems like a bug, right? It breaks combat shortly. Healer can drink too. Oh wow, really? Oh, that's news to me. Didn't know. Normally people don't die that fast, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, exactly. What's the point in releasing though? I don't. Not sure what the point was. I mean, you're literally gonna be here if you just waited. What's the warrior doing? I guess you missed it. He died and then somehow he released during the middle of the fight. So I don't know why he thinks that's a good idea, but... Definitely not faster. Good luck on Zool. Thanks, man.
Silence, prophet of lies! I spent my life resisting your master, only for you to bind me to his will and death. These intruders will die. But I need not listen to your prattling.
Alright, well, this is going to be interesting with 4 people here.
Complain all you like, my king, but you
It's an 11, though. Who cares? I don't know. I can't wait too big out a deal out of this mob. Plus, we can use the fancy little Zen med trick or step or thing, whatever. Can't be ringed or nothing, right? No. It's gonna eat 3 barrages. That's pretty good. I still think we're gonna upgrade this, as long as somebody doesn't die on the pole of this next of the boss. I think under 3 minutes is really more than enough. We should prepare the Dragon Balls anyway. That's awesome.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
hunting season has begun!
Did you say you were gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna start the Resto Druid No Essence Challenge next week. We're pretty much like, we don't really need to be spamming keys 3 sessions a week on this character now, so we're gonna probably make at least 1 session for maybe 2 for Druid. We'll see how the rest of this next week goes. When's the no gear challenge? Well, I do actually have plans to start another leveling segment for the Frost Mage, so we'll see. I want to try to level that character and simultaneously do everything in Zolazar, because I absolutely love that zone. Haven't done it in a long time. Is this an upgrade? Yeah. Less was used on the start of the axe boss. It's probably advisable. Just watch the warrior pop Fear Immune late and take the long way back to the boss. Yikes. Oh yeah. Healer just died somehow. Far from over, we can still wipe here. I think at this point the boss is close to dead enough. Anyway, he needs to get back in the hyperbolic time chamber, yeah, no doubt. Well, we've upgraded a key, guys. That means the key is 12 Satralis, of course it is. Alright, I guess we'll do one more then. I'd do anything to have a hyperbolic time chamber. Oh yeah. Would you build a hyperbolic time chamber? Because that's all you would need to do. Anyway, I'd play WoW and stationary cycle in there all day. Man, that'd be nuts. And then you'd come out, and your friends would be like, hey, where you been? It's only been 2 days. And you'd be like, ah! It'd be fucking crazy, right? You'd be like the best WoW player. You wouldn't be able to play WoW in there, though, because you couldn't have an internet connection, right? Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm going to get water. Okay, I'm back. Hey Zeke, what's up? But would WoW time be like normal where you were slowed? Come out 455 sockets in 2 hours. Yeah, you couldn't play WoW, right? Like you'd be alone. If it's still there, can you see how much Purification Miner did for me compared to Iris in the 15? Oh, I don't know if it's still there. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so what are we looking for? What are we looking for? Iris. Purification Miner. That's it there. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Wow. I had no idea the miner did that much damage. Man, that essence is good. What are people talking about, dude? How is that essence not best? Like, that's a lot. Almost 5 million, well, 4.5 million damage? Yeah, it's definitely going to be busted, right? Man, that's crazy. Okay, anyway. That was without aberrations. Oh, it does more damage to aberrations, right? Okay, anyway. Temple plus 20. What the hell? 20. 12. Caps. It is busted in Underrot. Oh, really? Damn. I definitely want to play. Maybe next week we'll play some Frost. We'll see. I told people to take it. They laughed at me. Yeah, it's funny how people just have no interest in doing it. That's the one thing. For as cool as like the communities, like the theory crafting is, they get a lot wrong, man. They really do. Like, and they have a bigger impact on things than they realize. Causes a lot of issues. They don't take the time. People don't take the time to think about what the theory crafting means, and why it is relevant and why it's not at times. So It causes a lot of issues, man. I mean, it's such a pain. Like, people who are like, oh, well, there's no possible way that I'm going to take this other option because the Sims say that this first option is 10 DPS better, so it's just better. It's like, well, that's true, but are you 100% sure that that's going to be the way to do it? Like, under every circumstance, it's always going to be better, you know? I don't know. List it as a 20 and see what happens when you put the key in. That would have been pretty funny, actually. I should have done it because it's my key. And people wouldn't even start. They would see my gear and nobody would stay. I don't know about those fools. It's just I just like the sound of it going clink clink. What? Are you talking about the essence? It makes some kind of noise. The miner pings every time it procs. Oh, I had no idea. Well, that's cool. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. There's like you could like have a merchandise feature now at the stream. Let's see. You can promote an item in chat by pinning it to the top of your feed. Here's what it looks like. Huh, that's kind of in the way, but it's interesting. Man, Jix, you must be on Adderall. I could not notice those things for my life. I wish. Always sober as fuck. Yeah, no. It's a good thing.
Please assist me.
I am hyper observant though. Gotcha.
Sandworms are savage predators.
Oh, that's interesting. You could like click it. Do you guys see it on your screen? You can like click it and minimize it. It's interesting.
See what you can catch.
It's kind of cool. Why the fuck is my job applying to your key? Why the fuck? Why is my job applying to your key? What? I've never seen your merch. The pillow. I'm dead. Oh, you've never seen that? That's awesome. I'll pin that instead. That's pretty cool, right? Dude's name was DoorDash. Oh, DoorDash. That's cool. How does that go? You, I didn't realize that's what you did. I order from DoorDash all the time. How's the pay? Is it like, mostly tips, or if somebody like, also, can you tell how much they tip you before you pick it, like take it to them? It's good if you work the right times, yeah. But how does that work, do you know? I'd be interested in learning more about that. It shows how much they tip when you get pinged for an order. But like for real, if I tip somebody $0, would they know about it in advance? And Binsky is there. Yeah, it's funny, right? Oh, damn. Okay, so I need to make sure I don't ever do that then. I was worried because, like, I mean, they have a lot of free time with my food. That's like, you know, that could be an issue. Oh, I see. So you won't actually know for sure that I didn't tip anything, but it'll be pretty obvious. That's interesting. Why would that change? I just wouldn't take that order. I see. Why would that change? Like, if it wasn't for tips, what else causes that to change? I don't get it. Oh, I just realized we don't have a bloodlust. DoorDash base pay based on time/distance plus tip. Oh, okay, I see. So the longer the distance, the more money you get. Is that what you're saying? That's interesting. It doesn't cost me any more though. Like the restaurants that are mad far, they don't cost more than the restaurants that are in town. And the longer the estimated time. That's interesting. Base pay for most deliveries is like $3. I see. Tip is a huge part, I'm sure, yeah. That's cool. It's interesting. I don't ever not tip, but it's like sometimes it's a bit of a piss take. It's like you're picking up Wendy's. I'm not gonna tip $5 for that. Like, come on, man. Not that serious. Can anyone share the weekly? Tip is my hugest part too. Oh, really? For what job? To be fair, we have to order your Wendy's also. It's not ready. Oh, really? I don't know about that. I don't know how it works here, but there's sometimes when I get restaurants, maybe you probably know more about it, but there's sometimes where it seems like the order is placed automatically, and then sometimes it's not. I don't know how it works. Some places are auto. Oh, yeah. What is that based on? That's based on the restaurant? It's on a business by business basis. Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm pretty sure at least around here Wendy's is auto because usually the process of getting the food is the only time that actually, like, there's like those segments of time each time you place an order, and like usually, I don't know. Anyway, how did King's Rest go? Not good, but we upgraded it anyway. Whether or not they're integrated with DoorDash, yeah. So I'm pretty sure Wendy's is, right? Because they're like... Oh, wait, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong name of the app. Yeah, no, DoorDash, that's the one. Yeah, I don't know. Wendy's is like... They were like the pioneer of DoorDash, right? They were like the first one. Anyway, how do you have 12 Serpentis? Like I said, we upgraded it, but it was terrible. We barely did it. Anyway, it's the sit downs that you have to order and wait. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause like if I got food from a place, basically they have like this check mark. I think it's like some kind of like a check mark on the app. It's like if they have that, it seems like it's just way quicker to order from those restaurants. I ordered from this place down the road a while ago, and it was like a nightmare. Somebody called me. They're like, you know, they don't actually have this food that you ordered. I'm like, what are you talking about? Why is it on the menu then? Like this argument basically about what I actually ordered, and it took like over an hour to come. I'm like, oh man, that was tough. That was tough. But... yeah, that's why I always just end up, like, literally, if I'm going to order food, it's going to be Wendy's pretty much, because everything else is just not worth it. I occasionally have to contact people, yeah. Yeah, that's this, like, person called me, and they're like, oh, you know, you ordered a chicken parm hoagie, but they don't actually have chicken parm hoagies. I'm like, huh? Well, then, I don't care. It's just anything else. Downgrading your key 3 times sounds like it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I loved it. Although I'm a very nice person when I'm working. Oh, yeah. I think we need to get a Metro Wendy's gift card for Christmas. Well, a gift card wouldn't help. Just get me money. Just donate to PayPal so I can actually buy food. It's just like the quickest. Like if I'm going to order food, it's because I don't have enough time to cook my own food. I don't like eating fast food. Like I would rather never eat fast food. But if I have to do it, you know. There's some, like, especially Tuesdays, this is the real one. If like I need or want to keep playing WoW and not stop and cook food for over an hour, then I have to order food, right? So what's the fastest way to do that? Order fast food, you know what I mean? So it's like Wendy's is just the best option. It's close, it's fast, and it doesn't take long to eat, I guess, more so. Or if like I ordered a steak or something like that, it's gonna take forever to eat. I've had like 10 years in customer service injuries. Oh yeah. Just avoid sit downs. Anything else should be fast. Yeah. What do you cook? Depends. Yeah. Couple things. There we go. Steak, fries, like just stuff on the grill basically. I never really cook like a proper meal. You could always eat non-prepared foods. What does that mean? Non-prepared. All this work talk, forgot a key was happening. Yeah, right. It's happening. I save a lot of money by eating raw potatoes, only baked, nothing else. Well, that's not gonna be enough food. I'd have to eat like 10 potatoes. Anyway, yeah, no, that's all good. I'm not looking to save money. Like, I already save enough money by fasting, so I don't have any issues with... Like, think about this. If I'm only gonna eat one meal a day, and it's, you know, as long as it's not like a $50 meal, then it's still gonna be pretty economical. Start shoving down those potatoes. What the fuck is this pillow? Oh yeah, you never seen it? Some kind of new feature where you could pin merch to the thing, but I was just checking it out and Seismic will notice the pillow, so I was like, oh yeah, we'll put the pillow up there. Hey Stromy, that's awesome. Don't at me, brother. Yeah, Binsky, that's funny. Binsky was actually there for that. That is funny. A rare Binsky sighting. Anyway, that made me laugh. What, the Wendy's thing? Can't help it. That's what you have to do sometimes. Don't at me? Yeah. Sorry. How's it going, Seismical? I wouldn't dare answer for him. If he wants to answer that question, he can, but I wouldn't feel comfortable answering it for him. I was just on Binsky's podcast. You want to see how I look 12. I got Wendy's across the street. I definitely eat there too much. I don't know. Wendy's is like, they're pretty like legit. Like, I don't know. I don't know any science behind it, but like when I eat, not that I have in a long time, but when I eat fast food like McDonald's and shit, I feel extremely bad immediately. Like within like an hour of eating, I feel like shit. But Wendy's, I don't really ever feel that way. I feel like I've eaten actual food, like food that's not just covered in preservatives and shit, you know what I mean? Chemicals. So I try not to eat there too often because it's still not very good for you, but I do feel like out of all the fast food restaurants, Wendy's is probably one that's on the up and up, you know? They're trying at least. I got their ridiculous burgers though, like jalapeno cheddar onion stuff. Oh yeah, I've never heard of that. Are we gonna get some healing here, or what's? How am I dead? On a 12. Okay, I guess we got a kite or something? Confused. Anyway, so I just worked my days off doing a demo job at the big office warehouse, filled 5 40-yard rolls off dumpsters and tore something in my arm. Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Anyway. So what are you guys doing for podcast material, Seismical? Is it picking up? Is there people watching it or what?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There was like 30 viewers, gets more retention than his classic streams. Oh yeah, that's cool. What are you guys covering? What are you guys talking about more so? Speaking of unhealthy, I forgot I had pie in the fridge, yeah. I have to say intermittent fasting was made for Thanksgiving. I ate like crazy on Thanksgiving and didn't feel like I did anything wrong. Oh, and live chat blocked out the topic. Huh? Oh, I see what you mean. Why bitches be crazy? Wait, I read it. You're talking about actual females? I thought you were talking about gaming. What the hell? Not what I expected.
Beware. Beware.
Holy crap, I was so clenched. You were so close to that void. Where? Oh, over here. It's a meme. Don't take it serious. Now, if there was a Metro WoW podcast, that would be Pog. Oh, no. It's all good. I just thought you were covering gaming topics, so I was interested to hear what you guys were talking about. This is basically a podcast here, right? I mean, I don't know. There's not much difference between podcasts and streams unless you do them in person. But yeah, after seeing so many in-person podcasts, I would never go back to a non-in-person one. People always said that like an in-person podcast is just 100 times better than a one over the phone, and after seeing so many of them, I think I totally agree. Metro's soothing voice, yeah. We did a podcast for Stratix, like, I think we did like 6 episodes or something like that, but it's so difficult because like people constantly talk over each other, like the latency of the call is really, yeah, it's tough. Well, time to see what we missed on these 2 pulls. Oh yeah. We should get on that Titan Forge podcast with that Dratnos fellow. Yeah, I'm not interested. Not interested. Thanks anyway. Again, I would not participate in a podcast that was not in real life. It just doesn't seem. After, like I say, after watching so many of them in real life, it would be impossible for me to feel like I was putting my best effort in with one over the phone or whatever. Hey Randall, how's it going, man? I wish the world wasn't so big at times. You should shrug off all content creators. Dratnos is really a down-to-earth dude who sweats for the Mythic Plus community. I guess you're saying you shouldn't? I just have no interest in doing something like that. It has nothing to do with him. I have no interest in doing anything like that. Let alone with somebody that I don't even know. You know what I mean? Being down to earth doesn't mean that I automatically am interested in them though either. I don't have a lot of respect for what that guy does on YouTube. But at least he's trying. He's definitely doing better than like preaching fucking dudes like that at least. I don't like going to work, but I got bills to pay. Okay. See you later, I guess. I don't understand. I used to watch TDP Mythic Plus stuff, but he lost me a while back. What is that? Cellular addresses clickbait bullshit in the last video he made. Oh yeah, by addressed it, what do you mean by that? I was thinking about 9.0 last night this afternoon. How strong will Legos be from every expansion at 50? I don't think it's, I don't know, no clue. Probably not going to be a factor at all. The Daily Preach? Oh, really? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that should be an interesting one. Talked about how his channel grew from Total Biscuit chats he originally enjoyed doing, but he does what he does for business model. Yeah, that's a shame. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't ever want to do that. Like, if for some reason it's ever not viable and I have to do shit I can't stand doing just to make money, then I'll just stop doing it and get a real job, or just to do something else. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, like, this is my relaxing time. Like, I play and stream because I enjoy it, not because it's a job. It is also a job, but that's secondary for sure. So if at any point I don't enjoy it, then that's that. Just, it could be an opportunity. I mean, it doesn't, first of all, I don't know why you guys think it's, like, gonna happen. Like, if I've turned down an opportunity to work with somebody like that. They're not necessarily reaching out to me, you know what I mean? But second of all, I don't have any interest in committing to something like that. That would be the thing, like, committing weekly to another project, I just don't have time for it. I barely have enough time to stream. Like, I basically, it's either stream or make videos most weeks, so. That King's Rest seems like a job. Yeah, that was a tough one. It used to be like a highlight reel for stupidity in Mythic Plus. Gotcha. Well, you could just be a guest, and they have develop your reputation with them. Yeah, anyway, not worried about it, guys. Thanks for the tips, but not currently looking to engage in any podcasts. You're very handsome on calf. Wait, that's what you're worried about. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm worried about, thanks. Oh, a few streams ago, someone in chat was talking like a conversation may have happened. Nah. It's just fucking Jambo said some nonsense. Like, he's like, I told him about you. And I'm like, oh yeah, where'd you do that? Like, oh, in their chat. Oh, great. So they probably don't even read it. Yeah. Not a thing, guys. Not looking for any collaborations right now besides me and Comp. I've already committed to too much with Comp. I don't have enough time to finish it all. Sadly, it looks like I don't know when that leveling thing is ever going to get finished, because the main point of doing it has kind of become invalidated now that the announcement for Shadowlands is what it is. I said something in Asmon's chat, so we're best friends now. Yeah. It's good. Cop is really in among the high-end player community. What? That couldn't be more. That couldn't be any more flimsy. Lol, sorry. Yeah, it was just something randomly suggested. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jesus Christ, move the fuck out of it. This guy almost, like, literally almost just died because he just stood in that. That's funny.
Beware.
You can para snakes. Oh, the knot. Yeah, I gotcha. That guy stunned first. I guess mine didn't happen. So we only got, what, 3 more weekends until Christmas, right? 1, yeah, only 3. 2, 3. Damn, that's crazy. Thanksgiving was mad late this year, right? That's what happened. Anyway, now that you played Monk some, have you changed your mind on any points you made in the tier list? That was so long ago I can barely remember what I even said, but no, probably not. It's not like I didn't know anything about Monk. The only thing I know now that I didn't know before was that you could somehow split pull like a lot of packs, but it doesn't seem like that would have much value. I didn't realize they were so good under geared as well. I guess that's the other thing. But obviously we're not considering gear for that. The higher the key, the more value the split is. Not really. It's probably the other way around, right? Unless you're doing like a key so high that you can't possibly survive the trash. I'm talking about what you may not have been here, but we discovered that you could literally split up packs of 2, like not emissaries, just packs of 2, like regular mobs. Just pull 1 at a time with ring. You're never really gonna do that in Mythic Plus, so it doesn't really have a place in Mythic Plus. It was just something that I didn't know existed. I was just making a point that that's really the only thing I've learned that I didn't already know about Monk. I still think for the most part they're not super valuable all around. Obviously for very dangerous keys, I could see why a lot of people like them, especially with how they interact with emissaries, but for day-to-day keys, I would not look for a Monk. Alright. Honestly, I like Monk, but I'd only suffer their DPS rotation if they are truly meta. Yeah, that's the other thing. Fucking so boring to play. Tough, especially when chat's dead. It's like sitting here just pressing 2 abilities over and over again. I am definitely astounded at how easy they are able to do things under geared, though. It's kind of crazy. This definitely would have been a lot more difficult if I played any other tank. I've been enjoying all the tanks. Pally took me a while to not hate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Pally's got some huge upsides right now. It's kind of crazy. I definitely still think Pally's best overall tank if played really well. Being forced into Seraphim sucks to do damage, yeah. Why does it suck? Just like being forced into Spirit Bomb, right? If you want to do damage. Because I get really squishy. Oh, I see. Yeah, and I never really used Seraphim myself, but I never really enjoyed it. In Legion, when it was like legit overpowered, I never really enjoyed it.
Well, you certainly have a knack for destruction. Must you pick at every corpse for treasure? Sephiroth is
Anyway, the 4,200 secondary stats, it's really good. No doubt about it. It's a great, probably one of the higher impact talents out there. For like pure output. Praying for the weapon from this. It looks dope to boot. Oh, is there a weapon? I could use it then. That would help. I was under the impression Vision of Perfection Major was go-to for them. Turns out nope. Oh, really? Why not? Oh, yeah. Lucid Major is even better, yeah. Crucible is just good for everybody if you're only looking for DPS, but... It's a polearm? Cool, that's neat. I would love to get that. Yeah, Lucid's even better. I forgot about how that works. I got to the point where I had all tanks at like 27k overall and Pally at 18. I was like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Apparently a lot. Oh yeah. Worried a lot about damage, huh? That is crazy though, because Pally's probably like the tank that's easiest to output damage on. Pally can't tank, classic players told me. Good one. Ironically, even stronger offense in Classic comparatively. I go by the philosophy, when survival isn't an issue, go full damage, yeah. It's almost never, I never feel like that's the case though, no matter what key you're doing, unless you're doing like a 12 or something. There's always more you can do survival-wise. If I can't solo the dungeon, then I don't feel like I've maximized my survival. Anyway, another 18 Underrot upgrade, another key holder leaving the party. Wait, what? I almost always run with the healer I know on comms. Nice. What are we doing here? Changes the way I do things, gotcha. Keep joining Underrot keys because they're really common this week. Oh, I see. I get you. You're looking to upgrade it and then do it. I thought you meant like they left the key, but you finished it without them and upgraded it. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? That's interesting. I'll handle it. That would be a new one. Yeah, that's why I was like, another one. Oh, what's going on here? Metro, you ever play The Witcher? No, famously no. Cop bought it for me for Christmas one year, and I made him refund it. Anyway, made him feel. Yeah, I feel bad about it, but it's just I don't like stuff like that. He's basically buying it for me just because he knew I would like it, and I told him I don't have time to play it, so it's like, sorry, man. The show looks good. Oh yeah, does it? That's cool. When's it coming out? Soon, right? I'm just excited for whatever the Game of Thrones sequel is gonna end up, or prequel is gonna end up being. I played 7 hours of it the day my internet's off. As soon as it turned back on, back to WoW. Yeah, yeah, it's a great game. I'm sure it's just way too voluminous to enjoy unless you put a ton of hours into it, and I don't have a ton of hours to put into it, so I don't want the game. I don't. You know what I mean? There's so many other games out there that I'd rather play that I can get a lot more value out of, so I'm sure it's a great game though. I finally finished my CK2 mod, or at least got it in a place that it's shareable more so. Spent a little bit of time on that over the weekend here. A game called Zero Horizon is amazing. Oh yeah. Nice. Zero Event Horizon or something. Horizon Zero Dawn rather, gotcha. Zero Horizon, okay. Cool, yeah, I never heard of it. I'm sure there's a lot of good single player games out there, but it's like I'm embroiled in so many projects with so many other games that it would just be, there'd be no way I'd have time for another one. Like basically, if WoW was eliminated from my life right now, well, that's not even the way to look at it. If Mythic Plus was eliminated from my life right now, I would do WoW challenges, like leveling challenges. If all of that was eliminated from my life right now, I would work on the Pokemon game. And if the Pokemon game was eliminated from my life, I would work on, I guess I finished most of the Crusader Kings mod, so I'd be working on Final Fantasy Tactics ROM hack. And if all of that was eliminated, then I would spend all my time trying to figure out how to mod Dark Souls 3 to make a mod for that as well. Anyway. Claims he's a Poke fan, doesn't like Showdown. I've never really played the games, to be honest. Oh shit, you can't actually kite this thing. Be curious. Wait, you play as a bow and arrow tooting heroine against a mechanical army left over from society's downfall. Be curious to see Spore Pod after this run. Oh yeah. So I did this place on a 17 yesterday using 3 invis pots instead of shroud. It never went cleaner. Gotcha. Yeah, that's fine. Good option. It means you're gonna lose a lot of DPS though, trying to use that many. That's 30 minutes of potions, right? Or I guess 20 minutes, depending on when you use them, but 20 minutes of no potions at least. Five minutes? No, it's 10, right? Don't think many pot anyway. In a 17? Well then, no wonder why you're struggling, jeez. Yeah, I mean, if the DPS aren't potting in a 17, then invis potting is not going to be the reason you do or don't fail that. Imagine you're going to lose more effective DPS going 40% over count. You won't be 40% over count one way or the other, but... Yeah, I'm just saying compared to Shroud. That's what we're talking about, not compared to not doing it. In Temple with no skips. I'm saying doing it 3 times instead of... are we on the same page here? Maybe not. Anyway, Temple without skips is like, right, but you're going to skip the last part, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about not using an invis pot the entire dungeon. I'm saying using 3 is probably overboard.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, obviously getting a rogue is what you want to do. Target that.
But the temple's defenses have awakened.
I was merely saying I enjoyed how there were no issues with invis as there were with Shroud. Yeah, that's true. It is definitely a lot easier to use invis pot in here than it is Shroud in here. The Shrouds are all kind of finicky and they barely last long enough for some of them. It's definitely a lot easier with an invis pot for sure. I liked what... Okay, see there. I liked what we did there with Jix's key. The double pot seems like the right play. It's the right balance. You don't need to skip the start. It's not needed. Not without Shroud. You really want to pot for that first boss, so... Those 2 skips are where Tokes and OMC Shroud. Yeah, that's the way to do it for sure. That's where you want to skip anyway, so... I definitely am on the same page with that. I like the invis pot idea. We only started skipping on 18 fort because of the marksman. Oh yeah. I guess it should help a bit. Bolster plus 4 bottom stair pack at start is just too rough on an 18. Gotcha. Man, no range interrupt. Something else that it's really hard to get used to. Pretty much every tank I've played this expansion has had a range interrupt, so it's pretty easy to get used to it, I guess. Well, looks like we're just gonna miss it. Maybe not though. A minute for this last phase. Next week, Tyrannical, Raging Volcanic. Not a bad one before the hardest week on the calendar. Oh, really? What is that one? That's the teaming one or whatever. You goot this, weapon hype. Yeah, either way, hopefully we get the weapon. Fort teaming quacking. Oh yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. That'll be the week right before that'll be the week right before Christmas or what? When is that? Let's take a look. That'd be a good week to take some streams off, it sounds like. Yeah, we did it. Not quite. Finish it. We did it. Alright, so let's see. So this week here is a good week. That's December 3rd. And this week here. Still the 2 weeks before Christmas. All right, anyway, that's that. We got boots that we probably need. Yeah, it's an upgrade. 435 boots, and that's why I like Warforging. Definitely gonna miss it next season. Up to 424 though, that's pretty good. Check Spore, let's see. And Passive Visage, by the way, carrying, oh my god. But yeah, Lingering Spore Pods, 2.7 million. It's really good. It's a high amount. For sure. Anyway, that's it. Good run today, but I'm done. These keys have been too frustrating to be worrying about it on a holiday weekend there, so. How many Visage? You have 2, yeah. Your HPS is definitely getting better. Oh yeah, just since last stream, I got a second in Passive Visage and a Resounding Protection. So it went up, what? 2 million there and almost 2 million there. So that's just another 4 million healing, basically. Yeah, thanks a lot for helping out Jix and everyone else. Nathaniel, unfortunately you come at a bad time, but yeah, we'll catch you guys on Tuesday. Gonna be a new video live on Monday, another one of those new player things, so I'd really appreciate stopping by and leaving a thumbs up, even if you don't have any reason to watch it. But yeah, and then yeah, Jix and others, I'll see you guys tonight. We'll do that 20, so I'm gonna just go hang out for a bit. I'll eat dinner and then I'll catch up with you guys probably around like 6 o'clock or something like that. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next time. What time are you thinking tonight, Metro? Yeah, I don't know. Around 6 or 7, something like that. I'll catch up with you guys there.